Hello everyone, so let's go to the Nogauteng High Court where today it was a very short day, literally 6 minutes long. So they started very late. They started around 10:43. I looked at the time, and by the time they were done, it was 10:50. I looked at the time again. I was like, wow, this is the shortest that we've ever seen. But understandably so. So as you guys know that on Friday, when the court adjourned early, Mr. Mangena was asked to go and do some homework by Mr. Nisi to go and draft or plot on his exhibits, whatever the results that he had come up with, basically to go mark them and then come back on Monday and then present his markings into evidence. And of course, today the court resumed, as I said, at 10:43. And indeed, Mr. Mangena said he did do the homework and he's ready to proceed. And Judge Rata asked him how long it took him to mark the exhibit. He said it took him less than 2 hours. Then in my mind, I was like, he could have done that on Friday. He could have just said, no, guys, it's not going to take me long. But yeah, it's okay. Mr. Mnisi then took to the floor and said, okay, great. Mr. Mangena had the entire weekend to familiarize himself with his own with his own expertise of what he was marking on the exhibit. Now he needs to get time as well to study and also consult with the expert regarding what the stage just handed over to him, basically the homework that he gave to Mangena on Friday. And of course, Mr. Mnisi was quite assertive and powerful in his presentation to a point where Judge Rat is like, I heard you. Okay, fine. So these are these are the reasons why basically he postponed the matter until tomorrow 10 a.m. with the request, of course, of Mr. Mnisi. Understandable, of course, because Mr. Mnisi needs to go and study these exhibits that are now marked by Mr. Mangena. Anyways, guys, that is as far as what happened in court today. And oh yeah, Mr. Mnisi said if he proceeded today, it will be trial by ambush. You know how the stuff that we've gotten used to in the past, how they will be like thrown in a deep end to swim. Well, Mr. Mnisi was like, I'm gonna be assertive this time. I'm not going to allow the judge to intimidate me and say, no, you are going to start now. We're proceeding today. And so, yeah, anyways, Section 35 of the Constitution, a fair trial to the accused is very important. And of course, in order for a trial to be fair, which is not a fair trial, by the way, and it was also quite interesting to hear Rata say, yeah, so that people are not going to say I am an unbiased judge and I did not give Mr. Mnisi the opportunity to go and study the exhibit. Anyways, it is an unfair trial. It's been an unfair trial for a hot minute. And the concretization, of course, that is why Mr. Baloy had no issue with the postponement. Anyways, he doesn't have any choice. He's got to give the defense the time to go and study this. Otherwise, he himself will be unfair to the accused. And of course, this is an appealable situation if it has to go on appeal. Other than that, guys, there's nothing else to tell you. And it was quite also, what's happening? Something fell out my mouth. I was eating an orange. So, yeah, if you look at the demeanor inside of court today, everything just looked a little bit on the excited side, especially towards the state side. I don't know what else they have up their sleeve because there's no way they're going to be acting all like, ooh, all confident. And after that, I don't know, maybe Mr. Mangena is the exhibit that he went and marked. It's going to rebut completely what the expert from the defense is going to say. But other than that, guys, that is all. That is all that I have for you of what happened in the Gauteng High Court in the Senzo Mewa murder trial. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we are going to hear some fireworks and bombs being dropped and all that stuff. Because that's what we are looking for in order to get to the bottom of who killed Senzo Mewa, even though we do suspect the person. All right. Anyways, guys, I apologize that I am wearing this gown. It is cold today. And this baby is really warm. I mean, I can get sweaty sometimes and I remove it. I just need it, okay? Please forgive me. I need it. Because I do have also a sweater underneath, but I need this baby. Yeah, guys, other than that, that is it that I have for you. And my comment section is still giving me trouble. As soon as they promise me they're going to do everything they can this time around, because I've been complaining, hopefully they'll be done. They'll be done. Definitely. Hopefully. Hopefully. Then we can interact like we always did. Guys, I love interacting with you.
He has completed that exercise, my lord, and we can then proceed.
Have you applied to the defense? Or you just completed for your own papers only?
Well, he still has got the copies. They haven't been distributed as yet. We were waiting for the court just to make that order first before they are given to anyone else.
Make copies for the
Yeah,
defense?
he says he made copies for everyone.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can distribute them accordingly. And also for my copy also. Yeah.
I think for purpose of marking them,
Yeah.
the previous images went up to exhibit 13A5. Maybe we can then mark the new exhibits, exhibit X13A6.
Yes, Mr. Minister, you were examining the candle.
That everybody has now received a copy of the new exhibit X13 in brackets A6.
Yes.
As it is the court, my lord. We just receiving the copies now.
Okay.
I'm going to request for an adjournment so we can go through them with our expert.
For how long?
I'm not so sure, but it will be very difficult for me to estimate. But let me say, as soon as we're done, we'll,
Okay, 30 minutes.
we'll let the court know.
30 minutes, okay.
Then that first exhibit, exhibit X13E6, corresponds with exhibit E1. Then on page 2 is exhibit E7, which corresponds with E2. Then page 3 is exhibit X13E8, which corresponds with exhibit E3. Then the last page, page 4, is exhibit X13E9, which corresponds with E4 and E5.
Yes, sir.
As it please the court, my lord. I'm not done, my lord. The court would bear in mind that the expert himself took for almost a week, a weekend, to go over these things, to recompile this document, and he was using a microscope. I cannot be expected within 30 minutes to have made a sense of what is happening in this document and proceed with my cross-examination. I'm not ready.
So when will you be ready?
As I've indicated to the court, my lord, it's very difficult for me to say I am ready, I'm going to be ready by this time, because we're using here naked eyes.
I've heard you.
Yes.
When will you be ready? If you say next year, fine. I don't have a problem.
I'm going to request, my lord, that at least we postpone the matter up until tomorrow. I won't be ready today because I need to make sense of this, formulate my questions on the basis of this. But for now, I think I'm being ambushed if I'm going to be expected to proceed with this trial today. In the light of this document, as I've said, that this expert took a weekend to compile this document. Cannot be expected within 30 minutes to have made a sense of what is happening here and proceed with my cross-examination without not having made any sense of what is happening here. I need to go through them, make inquiries from my expert. We agree on what we agree with my expert, and we don't. Then we take it from there.
Okay, fine. Are you available, General Colonel? I just promoted you. Are you available tomorrow?
I'm available, man.
Mr. Alun, what's your view of us?
I'm sorry, the kids are not
I see.
Can we just maybe retrieve the earlier exhibit that we handed the court so that there shouldn't be any confusion? The one
Which is the earlier one now?
the one that we handed first this morning.
I see. That's the one E6.
Yes. That doesn't have corresponding exhibits.
Okay, so we just entitled to one exhibit.
Yes. No, this is the right one.
So how many pages are here?
There are 4 pages, my lord.
4 pages.
Yes, 4 pages.
Yeah, you were saying?
We're just waiting for
Oh,
the
for the
accused.
accused,
Yeah, we don't have an objection to the request.
How long did you take over the weekend, sir?
My lord, I used the same photos that I made.
How long did you take to mark?
It took me less than 2 hours.
Less than 2 hours, yeah. We need a day and a half. Yeah, for those reasons, I'll have to postpone the case so that nobody should say this judge was biased. Never even gave us time to prepare the defense we have. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, my lord.
Other than that, let's see each other in my next video. Please do not leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And don't forget to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you, thank you. You have no idea how grateful I am for the super thanks that you guys send over. I highly appreciate it. It's very motivating because this is indeed a lot of work. Sitting down, listening to a trial the entire day, and then compiling a video, editing, it's all, I mean, it's a lot of work. But I appreciate those that appreciate us, and I also appreciate those of you who are watching the ads, even though we dropped again. We dropped again, just like with the likes, we also dropped. But I guess that's the nature of the clan. We just want to hear what happened in court. Everything else, disregard it. But other than that, guys, let's see each other in my next video. Goodbye.